We're going to go into a part two. This has been pretty popular on the channel lately with a part two that is heavily explained. So you've arrived here. Welcome back. Happy birthday too. To those of you celebrating today, it is Libra season day 5. So we are going to go into a couple cards you had. We are going to look at the Six of Cups, the true meaning, the defining meaning, even the definition. We're going to go that deep. Then you had this card on the pre-shuffle. This is a workplace romance. It could have started where you both saw each other in your occupation, okay? Sparks flew. At one time it reads common cause connection, or there's common friends. It doesn't end at the workplace with this card. This is any place that connected the two of you originally. It could have even been a location where you both frequented. So we will look at this type of love affair today. If you resonate, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for your support this last year. I've been able to publicly read now for a year and a half. Before then, I was studying tarot for about 3 to 4 years. So welcome to today's special reading. We are going to look at some definitions for you. We also have this expectation card. This is a very much huge Libra energy. It also resides a bit with Aquarius and Gemini. This is a huge air sign card, and it's an emotion sometimes we can put forward into relationships. Sometimes we receive the brunt of this type of occasion. Maybe someone doesn't react to us perfectly with this expectation card. So it's good also to look at some of the features that are not so upbeat all the time. We do have to look at our own faults in relationships. And we're also going to look at some interesting things like the workplace romance here that could have happened. Six of Cups is a huge card that popped out in your reading 1 if you were there. So let's look at it. I also shuffled the cards over again so they're back here, and let's look at the Six of Cups. I'm going to read you the definition from the Muse book. All right. It is Six of Cups, and it is from this book. If you guys have it at home or you have this particular deck, I find that they explain things rather well for new beginners or people just getting into tarot. Okay, so this might even be a review for some of you OGs as well. The Six of Cups. So let me hold it up for you, and here we go. It is about nostalgia, the past memories showing up, old friends, old loves, a time to reach out to those you were once close to. That's a biggie. That's huge, Six of Cups for me. A beautiful reminder of how far you've come along, connecting with your inner child and your future self. Okay, your future self also being your higher self. Now, with the Six of Cups, and you look at it, the boy and the girl are sharing a moment. This is very nostalgic for the two of them. They could have grown up together. They could have had babyhood together. It isn't in general sense when you see the artwork. However, this could have happened in your 20s. You could have met them when you were 32. Six of Cups is very broad in terms of explanation, and we will continue. There's a little bit more. So it says, the prompt now. Usually this card is sepia colored, and it is a recall card. There's a splash, jump, and a giggle. There's a bit of a toot, it says here. And all of the world is a game. Remember her? The little girl testing out mommy's shoes, or him? The little boy jumping into the puddle to capture frogs. Can you feel this? Sometimes they need to be cuddled and coddled and reminded that the world is a big, beautiful puzzle. Sometimes you cannot change things. This card holds a mirror of time in front of you and reminds you to remember your present with clarity and just with love. She reminds you that a lifelong friend could be nearby, or even family that watches, old flames and old joys. This can be called upon, accessed, and experienced at any time in your memories. This reminds you that inside this mirror, you have your own filter of perception that you change with your reality. However, you can access the true definition of this moment once you color it vividly and recall it a wee bit. In this way, you have a bit of a changing to your past since the day you were born, so why not choose to remember it in a way of your heart? Okay, and I'm sorry it kept going up there. I remember you in the sweetest of fragments. It is organic, and it does evolve. My eyes are open, and the heart is lit. That's what it says here. We loved and we lived as if we were living. That's beautiful. Breathing manifestation of our consciousness. The Six of Cups is a lot of your guys' favorite cards. I've received letters at our inbox. Many of you reside with this card on many different levels of your journey, whether an awakening is finishing, whether it's also beginning. So the Six of Cups is are extended today because this is a favorite of a lot of people, okay? And I decided to read it for you because maybe we need reminding of what that card means in a general sense whenever we watch tarot, or maybe we've even lost the true meaning of what the card means too. Okay, so we're going to get started with a 12 card spread. This is what I call a clarifier to the previous one. In the heart energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man returns. Okay, this is a pause card. All right, remember that. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Chariot. Okay, bottom of the deck, the High Priestess for today. So if these cards weren't in the first reading, this is how you go with the alternate. There is similar energy here. We see more Cancer. We see Libra and the Knight of Swords. What you want to do in this 12 card spread, we're going to do a little bit more clarification, is if you reside with the Seven of Pentacles, which is investment, okay, this can be your current spread. Also, you could have these people in your life. You could have a Cancer. You could have another Libra or another air sign. And we will look at what these Knight of Swords means in the action of today. All right. So let's see what this all means. Show me the Chariot, please. What's the Chariot in Libra spread? The Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands. The Chariot is equatable to love today and celebrations. So did we have the Four of Wands? I believe this was in your previous read. This is from another deck now. So we have the Four of Wands here. Again, a celebration. Libra, you could even be whispering to yourself today in the bonus, it's because my birthday's 2 days away, or my birthday's today. So this could be something private that you're doing with your family. And we have a Knight of Wands here, okay? This can be, aside from romance, it can be messages that you learn of, okay? It can even be sweet. The Knight of Wands is not always a bad card. It has been associated with in and out motions, but this can just be people coming in and out of your life at this time in a gentle flow. There is movement going on around you. Excuse me. We have a Cancer card here. There's some type of fast moving energy. The Chariot, it is a element of war, right? We see that the Chariot is a place where he could ride to, and we have a destination. That's what I see in your reading with a lot of this fast energy. There's a destination that we need to get to. Libras are very hardworking. They're also very loving too. And I see that in the past, fairness was not always with you, okay? We do have a love here I feel is unrequited in today's reading. And then you got this Four of Pentacles that returns with the Four of Wands. 2 4s here. You can be seeing 4 4 4, or there's repetitious numbers of 2 2 2, because you have the Two of Cups here as well. So let's see a little bit more clarification of the Knight of Swords. Who's the Knight of Swords today? Who's that Knight of Swords? Whoever's in the Strength energy, Leo, and whoever's in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, okay? You could be moving slow, or your person. There's an interaction here that's been put on pause, okay? For some of you, it is a divorce that you have gone through, or it's a separation. And we see here that if you're starting out with new love, that could be your attitude with the Chariot and the Strength card. He's taming the lion there, okay? So the lion is, in a sense, a part of his persona, a part of his personality. That's the inward of someone who has actually gone on and found their inner strength. I go too fast in these videos. I'm sorry, Libra. We see here that the lion has become a friend, or you're dealing with a Leo, and the Strength takes a lot of muster for you, especially when you've had many go-arounds here. You've tried to see a point of view, and maybe someone's not seeing your point of view as well. I also see here that someone's been very stingy with their energy in the past, so you just want to be very careful where you put your energy, right? Don't give it to people who don't deserve it as well. And I think that that's a big deal for Libras, because it's about reciprocating energy at this time. Your birthday season shows a lot of love. I see many people here coming to your support, and the Chariot can also be you. So that's fascinating, because I think that Cancer energy is coming in as you. Can I see Cancer for Libra, please? Can we clarify that? Crossroads card with the Two of Swords. Yeah, so after a season of pain, look at this. Season of choosing, season of pain, also being blindfolded. Five of Swords, of course, is about heartache and going through a fight or conflict. You have chosen the better route, the path to least resistance. You could be hearing that too coming up. The path to least resistance is showing up as the Strength card. So there's lessons that you've picked up on, and they've been generally working hard for you, okay? Anything that you've learned on your spiritual journey has application with this. This is also a spiritually guided message with the Strength card. Leo energy is about not being afraid, right? If you've ever met a Leo, they're very, very huge on maybe even appearing like nothing bothers them, or they're very, very confident Leos. So you have that card today as well. It's a message for you to continue on this way with the Strength card. There's a lot of nostalgia surrounding the situation, and we do have a lot of love with the Four of Wands, okay? Maybe someone here is seeing now that you are commitment material, so it's a little bit of a harder pill to swallow. Let's see that Four of Pentacles. Let's re-clarify this. What is the, let me move to another deck. What is the Four of Pentacles here? That is Capricorn energy. You could have Capricorn highly ascendant in your chart, or you know of a Capricorn. Or this is someone holding on to you, of course. What's the Four of Pentacles? The King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's only two cards here, and I'm very careful when I pick them up because there's a pile usually. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, and then we have Scorpio energy here. Some readers consider it holy Cancer energy as well. The King of Cups, he sits on this throne. He's very much about his emotions, not always foretelling that to the person that needs to hear it, but they're a very emotional person. They're very confident as they wear this on them. And so we see here that this person would like to get to a Queen of Pentacles in today's story roundout. And Six of Cups was our first card, so that was super important to hear. Let's see what their relationship is. What's the mutual? The Three of Wands. Both of them are waiting on something, okay? Whether this is to start a new expedition separately or they're waiting on each other. Let's see a little bit more of surrounding. Let's see surrounding. Hierophant. The Chariot also. Hierophant and the Chariot, we have Taurus and Cancer. Taurus, Cancer. Next card is the Fool. We have an Aries here, or Aries feelings. The King of Cups wants to start a new journey, or maybe this is required. And then we see here that the Chariot is movement, maybe towards contacting the Queen of Pentacles, okay? There is a relationship here where hearts are on the line, there's feelings. And I also feel like this might be even a talk that both of them have postponed. So let's see what that is. What's the Chariot? The Two of Cups. You can't even make it up, Libras. The Two of Cups here energetically with another Cups card, or the Chariot is water, okay? Also, the King of Cups, water. They are feeling their emotions for a nurturing person. We saw this in yesterday's reading, heavily clarified yesterday, a lot of clarification. So let's look at the Two of Cups in terms of a definition. Let's round that out. We started with the two, thank you, Seven of Wands. Someone's very guarded in this situation, and someone is covered with, I would say this card, not only is it toxicity for me today, there can be an obsession to the Queen of Pentacles, okay? It's obsessions, it's covering the very toxic parts of life with the Devil. So lots of Capricorn today in your reading. Very earthly, okay? I feel like your person, however, is not grounding themselves with the truth. They could be hiding that from the Queen of Pentacles, if that sits with you. And let's see a little bit more on that Capricorn energy. One card, and we finish with the Ten of Wands. There is burdens. It's hard for this person to reach you or get to you on an emotional level. And I see this as physical burdens. So the physical things could be the hindrance. Again, we clarify with this earthly Capricorn card. The Devil is earth. So there's a lot of on the plane things that this person is dealing with. All right. It could be the hardships of life. Ten of Wands. It can be that they can't unveil the hardships to you. This is a very specific message. Usually where this person is very quiet, there is now a reason for that with the Ten of Wands. And the struggle might even be something that you don't know about, Libra. Okay, but underneath it all, the Two of Cups is here with the Chariot. So you could actually have contact, and it could be actually a sensitive contact with you. I feel like it's only going to touch several Libras today. This is not for everybody, but the Chariot is the movement card. Again, covered by water. This person sits on water, their throne is on water, and you must remember that. I think that they are trying to get to you at this time, okay? If you're taking this reading as a new love, and this was a little bit more recent, I would say that the Chariot and the King of Cups are still the energetic cards for today, okay? Thank you for joining me on this extended. I hope it resonated in your situation. This person does have loving feelings. I feel like this is a huge card about current burdens in this person's life, okay? You're also waiting for some ships to come in. A lot of the positivity comes in with the Sun for you and the Two of Cups. So either way, you have a lot of loving feelings. There's bonding moments with the Two of Cups and the Sun with Leo energy. We're going to wrap it there because that was a pretty complete reading with a lot of clarification. I wanted to thank you for your time today, and I will see you guys Saturday on Libra Light Readings. Have a beautiful day, my Libras.